Let's make something delicious for breakfast. And for today's breakfast, we'll be cooking sweet potatoes with noodles. Okay. So the first thing I did was in my pot, I added my noodles, and I will be cooking 6 packets of the noodles. I added my already cut and washed sweet potatoes, added salt and vegetable oil to it. So I turn it very well so that everything will mix together. And after turning it, I covered my pot and allowed to cook for a few minutes. Now it's time for me to sieve it out. So I placed my chopping board on the gas and put my bowl and sieve on top of it. Then I sieved it out. So after sieving it out, I will raise the sieve up to allow the water to drain very, very well. Now I transferred my sieve to another place so that I'll be able to pour away the water that I sieved out from the cooked food. And after everything in my pot, I added my red palm oil. I allowed it to get hot a bit. I went in with my onions. I added a little onion to it. I also fry it a bit so that it will release its flavor into the oil. And after frying my onion, I will now go in with my egg, my raw eggs. So I'm adding 2 eggs in. I've already break it inside my plate. I turn it, then I will now put it inside my pot, and I will also allow it to fry very well before adding in other ingredients. Okay. After waiting for a few seconds, I've come back to turn it, and you can see that I am really progressing. So I fried this my egg very, very well, and this is the final result here. Now it's time for me to add in my seasoning cube. I added just 2 seasoning cube. I added a pinch of salt, added my sachet curry to it. Now it's time for me to turn everything together so that it will cook. Then I went in with my pounded crayfish. I added enough crayfish to this, guys. I also added the seasonings I got from my noodles. I added just 3 of it because I am cooking 6 packets. So after adding the seasonings, I turn it and I also allowed it to cook so that everything inside the pot will cook. I tested for my salt, guys, and my food is giving 100 over 100 minus nothing. So now it's time for me to add in my already pre-boiled noodles with sweet potatoes. I added it and I turned it very, very well so that everything will combine and marry itself together. So you can see me turning it with my turning stick. I turn this gently so that it will not scatter. And remember, while boiling this, I did not overcook it. I just cooked it the way it's supposed to be so that it will not look somehow. And here I am done turning it. So it's time for me to check the taste again to make sure it is given before I will cover it to steam. So I covered it and allow it to steam for like 2 to 3 minutes. And here we are good to go. So you can see how delicious and yummy this my food is looking. So is the taste. So the next thing I did was to quickly dish out the ones that I'll be eating. And I'm also inviting you all that is watching me to come and eat this yummy and delicious food with me. Guys, try this method and you will come back to thank me later here. Okay. So after dishing this my food out, I will bring my camera closer to it to show you guys the face of my food. So we are good to go. Come with your cutleries, come with your own plate. So this is how my food is looking. So hope I tried. Now rate my food from 1 to 100. Don't tell me you do not like what you're seeing because the taste of this food is super delicious, guys.